Yeah, keep doing that. Alright, we got first. Holy fucking
Look
shit.
how much we got first, my guys.
I misclicked.
Oh my god!
I've turned you all into Build Mart stands.
Look at this one that I misclicked in the middle, and we would have gotten it. That's so unfortunate.
Holy shit.
Have I turned you into Build Mart stands?
Oh my god! My first time winning Build Mart, I love it! I love Build Mart!
Build Mart, the game that is the most favorite game. Sorry, that's just my inner Build Mart telling. The most controversial game out of any in the current roster in MC Championship. It has been talked about, hated, and analyzed in the competitor cycle, that JGuy64, Twitter, Reddit, and many platforms out there. It is the most talked about game of all, and the one that people do not prefer at all. Even Jacksepticeye's editor do not like it at all.
Yeah, baby! There we go!
So, despite numerous Build Mart quote-unquote haters saying that the game should be replaced by Parkour Warrior instead, which is why, Build Mart is here to stay. And the only thing you could do is, well, get over it. But how would you get over it in a good way and not just throw? Well, by just simply getting better. But then you're gonna ask again, how would you get better at Build Mart? The only answer that I can give is, just build better. Forehead? No, not really. It is gonna be a complex and long process, since the only things you could do to improve upon you are your main tools and skills, as well as the mindset of the game itself. But before that though, let's take a step back to a setting that is similar to this game. A lot of you don't know this, but alongside college and MCC Live Show, I work in a kitchen. No, not as a chef, but as a porter, since I can't balance between being a chef, of course. Porter is like a college job right there. After being involved in the field for about a year, I have realized and noticed some inner workings when it comes to working in a kitchen myself, by observation, of course. You got tickets coming in when customers order your food, and you cook the food with all the ingredients you have or all the prep that you have done beforehand. This mentality is the same as in the game here in PeteZahHutt Build Mart, as you have to build builds according to the original ones in the Build Mart itself. Treat builds as tickets that come from the customers. So what am I essentially explaining is that think of Build Mart as like working in a kitchen. It may have some differences comparing the two, but the basic premise is the same as with each other. You build builds like you cook food, something like that. Now, as you already have known, cooking skills and communication skills are valuable inside the kitchen. And for Build Mart, your building and crafting skills as well as your communication skills in general are valuable for the success in the game. You may wonder, well, how would you improve those skills in the game? Well, starting off with building and crafting skills, the first step is exactly similar to that Ace Race video I made earlier. Not towards Dicky, but indirectly like Dicky, is to play a lot of Minecraft. Yep, a lot of Minecraft. Especially building. In general, I understand that some people in the tournament do not play too much Minecraft and are just variety content creators like Gumi, 5up for example. But trying to play more or try to build something magnificent like what the Hermitcraft people do, but in a smaller scale, will give you a sense of building in the game itself and practice those skills that are needed in Build Mart. The foundation in PeteZahHutt Build Mart itself is based on that, and that alone. And without those skills, this game is going to be a hard time for some people. Many people in Build Mart struggle replicating the orientations of blocks, coordinating and positioning the builds, or even the crafting recipes themselves, which may explain that their experiences in Minecraft and how proficient they are when it comes to building and crafting could be poor. And that alone could also explain their level of knowledge and skills. This is also why builders like Grian, Gemini or even Scott Smajor tend to do better in these sort of games that is Build Mart.
Got red concrete. Oh, okay.
We won!
That was good.
By
There
over
you go.
1,300 coins.
We won by so
1,300
much.
coins.
Oh my gosh.
With that out of the way though, communication skills are also very important in the game itself. But the way to improve them is to have a solid strategy entering the game. Now, I would say watching Grian's bots do help in some way, but not quite, as you have a person controlling and knowing what they are doing, but some teams may not have that capable person and just exclaims chaos within the team. Okay, there might not be a person who are capable of doing what Grian always does. And also Grian is a boss at the game, so yeah, we are not that level yet for some. Let's start off with the basic strategy. 3 builders and 1 floater. Floater gathers the logs first and then help assist anybody in need, asking them what they need in the build itself. This is where comms will be important, as the builders will need to know what they are doing and what they may be lacking. If the builders are in need, floater goes and assists to help them. If not, the floater can go and gather the blocks that they may need in the future. Example being more logs or concrete, of course. Or just look at the builds and see what they should be needing next. Once golden builds come for the floater focuses on the golden build with the builder. Simple as that with the strategy here. Now, let's get on to a complex one, using a similar strategy that I just told you. Let's bring back that kitchen talk before this. Now, in a kitchen, there's a chefs, then there's also a head chef in the kitchen. Head chefs, well, at least in the restaurant I'm working in, also helps with completing the tickets and send the food out as well. So using that mentality in Build Mart, you would have 2 builders, 1 floater, and 1 manager. Oh, that's what Grian calls it, so yeah. Now the manager here, alongside building the build that they are assigned themselves to, they are also the center of communication and keeping track of what's going on in the team's main build area. They have to handle the chaos and order what the floater should do in that case, in case there are some mishaps or something that the team needs. This helps ease the mental job that the floater has to handle, but putting on it to the manager themselves who knows everything that is currently happening. This way, this team is much more organized and can help keep up with those builds completed. Now, the manager has to be someone who has experiences in building and crafting, as well as an ability to control and manage the team throughout. Or if nobody has little to no experiences in those skills alone, or just is a PvP dominant team, that ability to control and manage certain things should be sufficient enough, as some sort of management in the game is necessary this way. So that's how you would tackle the game itself, and thus improve yourselves in the game. Just also, the mindset of hating Build Mart does not help either, as you know, people would just gonna do bad if you have that mindset. But just bite your teeth, like what Grian does with Battle Box or Sky Battle, of course. So, the only thing that you could practice on for this game is training your general building and crafting skills in the game by playing plenty of Minecraft, of course. With a lot of skills, solid strategies, and communications throughout the game, as well as good mindset, this game can be improved upon as time goes by. Hopefully, people can start improving themselves upon the game and not suck at the game, of course.